Fam, what's good? What's good? This your boy Thou, FamOverTV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Even if you're just stopping by, I appreciate everybody. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everybody out there on your way in. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, man. Appreciate everybody showing love to the channel, tapping in, hitting me on the Discord, everything, sending me content to review, all that stuff, man. I appreciate it all. We got some good videos today, y'all. It's the craziest TikToks, you know what I'm saying? Secrets they don't want us to know. So we go check out some of these videos and get straight into it. Salute to everybody in the building already. And I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Let's get it. Cordell, what's good, fam?
Check out this glitch in the Matrix video, you guys. Y'all see this orange Corvette here? This guy's going crazy looking around to see where he can find it, and he can't find it anywhere, y'all. Literally anywhere. Look at this. What the? Is that some mannequins? Is that mannequins on that? But check it out. Look at this. You can't even see the bush. Even this silver Impala, y'all.
Okay, where is this car that's reflecting on this Boston Pizza window? It's a Corvette C8.
Y'all saw that the Honda backed out, right? You can see the Honda when it was backing out, but where's this orange car?
Where's that car?
I don't even know how to explain this right here, y'all. I don't know what's that. I don't know if it's on the inside or what. Like, that's super weird because you don't even see that orange Corvette nowhere around. Like even if it was in the distance, like, and those bushes behind it, I don't even I can't explain it. I don't know. Are we in a matrix? I don't know. What's up, Tila? What's up, Shortcake?
What? Where is that car? Hello, where's that car?
That's crazy. Y'all seen the black Honda backing out, right? You can clearly see right here the black Honda that was there backing up, and then when he backs up, when he shows it, you can see the black Honda to the left right there. So it was reflecting on the window. So where is that orange car at, y'all?
Right. I seen the black Honda reflecting off the window, but where is that orange?
That's crazy. Just another glitch in the Matrix, y'all. Literally, no one can explain what this orange car is. Can y'all? Please let us know in the comments if you see it. Again, y'all, we live in the Matrix. We live in the video games where things are not what it seems, y'all. Things are not what it seems. Y'all see glitches in the Matrix all the time. A lot of people just can't process it, so they're like, oh, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? The NPCs cannot process it. But let me know what you guys think about this video.
I definitely can't process it. I don't know, man. What's up, Buddha? What's up, Power Lines? That was crazy, though.
Like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
Yo, okay, millions of bugs been flying in the sky and shit been weird. Listen.
My entire life, and I lived in Florida my entire life. Those are all bugs. I thought the restaurant was smoking. Those are all bugs. You can even see them flying. Like, dude, you can't even tell on the video how many there are. There are millions and billions and trillions of bugs here right now. All of those lines, bugs. Oh my gosh.
Man, Billy Gates, my boy B Gates probably didn't release those. You know, he had those, they was messing with those mosquitoes and all type of stuff, man. They probably released a whole bunch of bugs or something. I don't know, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Let me quit playing. But, oh my God, I go crazy seeing that many bugs.
They're getting closer to me so you can start seeing them more. Oh, I cannot believe this. I've literally never seen anything like this in my entire life. How is this Ohio? It looks like it's pouring rain. It's literally not even raining. These are bugs. I cannot even fathom how many bugs are out here. This is absolutely absurd. Absurd.
So I know y'all been paying attention to the internet lately. I know y'all been seeing what I've been posting about the ocean. There's something really going on, y'all. Not gonna hold y'all. I do feel like we're going into some type of apocalyptic season, yo. Wake up!
Yo, what is going on? And why are the clouds in the shape of a square? Meanwhile, this is not even a joke anymore.
That's
I think
crazy.
there's like 600,000 people in Texas are without electricity right now. This is literally hail coming through the roof.
I'm putting this on my insurance claim. What's today? There's people literally using stuff to cover their heads. The hail is coming inside.
Man,
It's breaking the roof.
the hell was that strong? That powerful? It's coming through the roof? Shit.
I believe this was by WX Chasing. Y'all, we've been telling you the freaking weather is not normal, but y'all do not listen. Like, this is literally what was falling in Fort Worth. Do y'all remember when I just showed you Colorado's multiple feet of hail? There was a literal Boeing that got pushed by the wind.
Wow.
This is
Damn.
insane.
Man.
This is 3 or 4 weeks straight of just straight up chaotic storms, tornadoes everywhere, just mass destruction all over the US.
I was finna say, man, nature, but that's not nature, man. Y'all know they got a hand in some of this stuff, man. They definitely intensifying some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Probably making it worse than what it is, or doing what they do, y'all. Like, it's not a secret. It's not a conspiracy anymore that they do have these type of machines and stuff that can do some of this type of stuff. It's proven and there's evidence out there and everything, but you know, we just ain't nothing we can do. You feel me? You just, some people go still think it's, oh no, that's not real, that's fake, whatever. But hey, it's crazy, y'all. What's up, Frank? What's up, Dennis? 7 days. It's good.
I'm telling y'all, hurricane season is going to be crazy.
Look at what this lady caught in Brisbane, Australia, y'all. Look at this. Look at this huge halo over her head, y'all. And you think that's the sun, but no. There's a sun right there with its own halo over its head, right?
Wow.
And the rainbow around it. But what is this? What is that, y'all? Oh my goodness, look at this.
I'm losing my mind. Can we look at this huge circle in the sky? And then look at our sun with the rainbow.
And there's a mini little sun.
So circle around that.
There's another mini sun right there, y'all. Look.
That's crazy.
Hold on.
It's wild. And then there's a huge circle. I am in awe.
Bro, now it's kind of hard to see in the video, but there's another mini sun right there. Look, here's a mini sun, here's another sun, and then this big black planet in the background. You know what they've been hiding from us, Nibiru, Planet X, whatever you want to call it. But this thing right here, this huge spherical thing, reminds me of three-body problem, y'all. Check this out. Watch this. All right, check this out, y'all. Look, this is the same thing that they showed us in 3. Y'all see that? Look at this thing opens up and show you that the sky is literally a simulation, that we are literally in a giant video game, y'all. Look at this. We've been telling y'all, man, our life is a movie, literally. And a lot of things that you see in the movie are about to come to fruition. That's why they put it in these movies. They're putting it in our face. Let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting times. Share this video with the community and let them see what's going on in the sky, y'all. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
Do you want to know why when you flip a globe over, it says not for educational use, but decorative purposes only?
What? I never noticed that. I never really paid attention, honestly, but why would they say it's not for educational use if we supposed to be, if the world's supposed to be a globe? They say it's a globe. So what's the problem? Why would they say this is why would they say that? It's crazy.
It's because not only would you never get to where you're going, but if you did, you would add miles upon miles upon miles on your trip. I want you to look at the CBS American School of Air map used in 1943
I'm a flat earther anyway.
for flight school.
Just to let y'all
And
know.
I want you to look at this. Here is a scale. People always say, where's your flat earth map with a scale? Well, here it is. Not only does it have a scale, but it has this funny looking white border with all this outlined mapped terrain. What could that be? What could that be, I wonder? Not that continent at the bottom of the globe, something else that surrounds it. Now I want you to look at this map, and I want you to look at New York, and I want you to look at the path you would take from New York to Moscow. Okay, let's take a closer look. New York to Moscow, how's that gonna look on this map? Let's draw a line right straight across, and notice how it's going to cut through Greenland. Now let's look at what the flight path they show us actually looks like. So when you pull up the actual flight path, this is what it looks like. They make it so it arcs up to Greenland and then down to Moscow.
Because they want to make it make sense to what they done told us all our whole lives and everything. They got to make a little curve or something. They got to do something to make it make sense of them telling us like we live on a globe. You feel me? So I understand it.
And notice the distance is actually shorter on their curved line compared to this one. If you were to just go straight from New York to Moscow, why would that be longer? Think about that. Again, on the flat earth map, that's an actual map that flight schools used to use. Right through Greenland, and I want to show you why their straight line is actually a longer distance. Because this is what their straight line actually is on a real map. The map pilots use,
What's
the
up,
flat
Fred?
earth map. It adds distance because you go curve away from it to come back versus going straight across. Now I just want to give you another example of how their curved flight paths from LA to Japan, why would we do that? I'll show you. Because on the flat earth map, LA to Japan is actually an exactly straight line. You just fly across, and I want you to notice, where do they cut through? Alaska, and just on the edge of Russia here. Let's go back and look. Look again. LA through Alaska, just to the tip across Russia and down to Japan. Now is it making sense? Oh, and if you don't believe me, maybe you'll take these guys' word for it.
How long have you been a pilot for?
43 years.
Wow. What shape is the planet?
Flat.
Did you notice any curvature while we were up there?
Curvature? No.
No, there's no curvature?
It's just all flat. I'm going to ask you a question.
Listen, y'all. So what? For all my people, my round earthers and everything, you know what I'm saying? Even my mama, a lot of people. What would y'all say to these pilots that's up there, that's in the air, that's flying all the time, and they're like, yeah, the earth flat. Like, would y'all just go disregard what their claims are and everything? Like, and it's just a few of these pilots saying it right here, but I didn't see plenty of videos of pilots like, yeah, the earth is flat. The earth is flat. They all saying it. They're not saying it for no reason. They're not just making up stories. All of them saying it for. Come on now, y'all. It's crazy.
Yeah. I've been flying, and I've come to the conclusion there is no curvature. I never allow for curvature. There's no way there's curvature. We're round and flat, aren't we?
Definitely.
We are, aren't we?
Flat as a pancake,
Thank you,
mate. Flat as a pancake.
We're so, and the outer ring is south.
Yeah.
And so north must be in the middle, correct?
Possibly.
That would be the only way that a magnetic compass would works on a flat plane.
You might be onto something, man.
Yeah, but you're not having me on. We're round and flat, aren't we?
Pancake, mate. Yeah. There you go.
Thank you, man.
No worries.
You made my day.
So again, this is on there
because
it has to be. Otherwise, everyone would be getting lost.
Globes are not meant for education.
And the next time someone says, show me a flat earth map with scale and a key, take them to the CBS American School of Air Map and show them this and say, here you go. But as always, I know this is just a fake map from 1940s. They did these things to be funny. There was no point of this, and all this terrain out here, that's really just Antarctica.
Right.
At the bottom, they just stretched out in a circle for funsies. All for entertainment purposes, of course. Have a good day.
Man, hey, this back and forth with the round earth and the flat earth gonna be going on for a long time until they just come on out and just be like, yeah, you know what, you guys were right. We've been lying this whole time. You know what I'm saying? And then all the people that got into these big arguments and tried to shame the people who thought the earth was flat, saying all the mean stuff and everything, they gonna be like, what? But it's gonna come out one day. It'll come out one day, y'all. Just everybody waking up. A lot of people's waking up, so it'll come out one day, y'all. Appreciate everybody in the building. Make sure you hit that like button, y'all. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going, man. Salute to my boy, Dying to Smile, John. John was checking on me too, y'all, when I was off them few days. Like, hey, what's going on? Hope you're all good. Sending me some good messages, man. Cheer up messages, and man, trying to get me back on web. So salute to my dog, John, and everybody else. Everybody was checking on me, so appreciate everybody. What's up, DJ? Let's keep it going.
This, but did you know 99% of our communication and internet is run through underwater sea cables? Also, did you notice that there is no cables that run from South America to Africa and from Africa to Australia? Like, if we live on a globe, why aren't there that run from here to here, here to here? I think I know why. Back to the map, so think of Australia as 1, Africa as 2, and South America as 3. So here we have the Gleason's map, and the reason you won't find any cables that run from Australia to South America to Africa is, look how far they are. But bro, what about this and this? It makes perfect sense on a flat earth map, here to here and here to here. Over 99% of international data traffic is transmitted through underwater sea cables.
Wow.
But what about satellites? As satellites currently carry just about 1% of global internet traffic, the remaining 99% is carried by undersea cables.
Wow.
Also, this is a little weird. But what do y'all think? Y'all let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, follow me, and share this. Let's get this out to the people. And like always, God bless.
Y'all want to come with me down another rabbit hole of how the U.S. government is using private industry to fuck over the American people? This is going to be a quick video, but I wanted to put it out because I want to hear what people think. The basic gist is that the United States government is using BlackRock to permanently house all the illegal immigrants they've been letting in. So you know how companies like BlackRock have been buying up large amounts of the single-family real estate? And a shitload of the properties that they bought are in the state of New York. And New York just declared that they're going to pay homeowners there $125 a day to house a migrant. $125 a day per migrant, per bedroom. That means the taxpayers of New York are going to be paying $3,750 per migrant per month. Now think about all those houses that BlackRock bought. Let's say they got a 4-bedroom.
Hold on, y'all. My bad for stopping. Let me stop it right there, though. Did I just hear what he said? Did he say New York is finna start paying homeowners? I don't know how much, but some money every day for each migrant that they house, like they let stay over there. So they basically illegal immigrants come over here. They can put them into the house, and the homeowners are going to get paid every day that they house these immigrants. What? And they giving benefits and money to the immigrants and everything. Like, what? What's going on? It's crazy, man. Shit crazy.
That means they can house 4 migrants. And at $3,750 per migrant, that means that property would now be bringing in $15,000 a month. And if any of those migrants have a family, that's additional money on top. And BlackRock doesn't have to worry because the money's guaranteed by the government in New York. I mean, you have to think, so far in Biden's presidency, anywhere from 12 to 15 million illegals have crossed over. And then because of all the incentive programs that New York created, if you enter this country illegally, you'd have to be stupid not to go to New York. You're going to get paid. You're going to get fed. You're going
15 million illegals, 12 to 15 million illegals and crossed over. Where they at? Where? That's crazy. Y'all think about that. Where are 12 to 15 million illegal immigrants over here? Where are they at? That shit crazy.
Going to get housed, all for the price of either a bus trip up there, or maybe you can catch one of those flights that Biden's been sending under everyone's radar. But regardless, you're going to go to New York, where BlackRock owns thousands of homes. And I'd be willing to bet a lot of those homes are about to have an illegal immigrant as a tenant. And they're going to make sure they get at least one in every bedroom. And I would expect that this continues at least until the census.
Good morning, commissioners. Today I come here asking for your help, but first a little backstory. I think we all remember the Challenger explosion that took place in 1986 that tragically took the lives of all 7 astronauts on board. It launched not too far from where we're standing here today. Well, the interesting thing is, a couple decades later, this thing called the internet came about, and someone allegedly found almost all of those astronauts alive and well, using the same exact names. As you can see here, we have Challenger astronaut Judith Resnick, and also Judith Resnick, Yale law professor. Michael J. Smith, the pilot of the Challenger astronaut, and also professor at University of Wisconsin, now retired Michael J. Smith.
What?
Commander Dick Scobie, who is now president of Cows and Trees. Now, if you'll notice, they all have the exact same faces 30 some odd years later, the same exact name, and they are the same age. Now, we all have a doppelganger out there, right? No big deal. But to have the same face, the same age, and the
Yeah, that's crazy because I was a little boy when this happened, but I remember like years after when they used to come on when I seen it, whatever, I remember seeing like I think they broadcast it. It looked like the rocket, whatever, the ship blew up and everything. They said these people passed away, and it was sad. You know what I'm saying? It was a sad moment for the world, shit, especially the USA. And they said these people was gone, but that right there support everything I be saying about NASA. It's been fake. Everything been fake. The pictures, everything, man. The moon landing, everything. They even faked the Challenger. I thought the Challenger astronauts all passed away. It blew up. And it was on TV. Wasn't it on TV? Didn't they show that or something? Like for my older folks in here and everything, do y'all remember this? That's crazy.
same exact name is extremely rare. So rare, I could only find one case in the last 120 years. And we're supposed to believe that 3 people from one space flight have exact lookalikes that have the same age and same exact names. This, ladies and gentlemen, is beyond statistically impossible. Ms. Resnick was questioned at Yale by a journalist, and she panicked and ran from the camera. Why? Mr. Michael J. Smith was also questioned, and he said, yeah, we look alike, but that's not me. You can see both of these exchanges in a film called Level with Me, and you can be the judge. Mr.
Sir,
Scobie
I'm going to have to stop.
Sir, this is a public comment.
I know what it is, sir. I'm very familiar with the public comment.
Okay.
And part of the public comment is that you're only allowed to address things that we have jurisdiction over. We have no
I have a direct request at the end of this that is in your purview, sir, please. I do. Can we hold the time, please? I have a direct request that...
listen to me.
Okay.
Very carefully. Mr. Richardson, would you give an opinion in regards to this, please?
Yes, public comment is reserved for issues or topics that are under the jurisdiction or control of the county commission or that are relevant to the business of the county commission. So if your request at the end is going to explain why that falls into any of this, make that request now before you continue.
Absolutely. So as I was saying, I'll just end it with what I was ending with. But the ask is that Ms. Pritchett, who knows very well about questioning science, whether it be COVID or fluoride, I'm just asking you all to question the science here. Your Goodson and Pritchett, your district covers the Kennedy Space Center. This launched from the Kennedy Space Center. You have the ability to help me in sounding the alarm and asking the federal government for help. If this is contained in your area, I should be able to at least address something that happened here. Don't you agree?
That's not within the jurisdiction or authority of the county commission.
Man, you know he ruffled some feathers. Right, Mike? Somebody need I'm gonna have to check and see. Man. Hopefully he's still out here, but man, you know he ruffled some feathers, man. You know they do not like that.
Thank you very much.
Will you let me finish for at least
No,
10
sir,
seconds?
you're finished. Thank you.
Thank you for taking away my freedom of speech today in here.
I did not take away your freedom of speech. There's a.
Yes, you did.
I don't want to hear it from you people down here.
Just because this is an uncomfortable
Stop.
topic.
Officers, please remove this man from the room.
You violated the First Amendment.
I didn't violate the First
No,
Amendment.
he
He
didn't.
violated the
This
rules.
is a limited public
There's-
forum, and the meeting is for the purpose of the business of the county commission. It's not for this purpose.
Now,
Thank
if you want to go too, take him out too. Officer, take him out also.
Everyone just calm down. They can leave willingly.
Wow.
No, we're leaving willingly. I mean, you don't have to remove us.
You just made a decision about NASA.
Dang.
You're making your decisions based.
Asshole, man.
Thank you very much for your opinion.
Yeah, maybe check.
Oh, he said he's fine. He has to receive JB. Oh, and he sued and won. I'm gonna have to look into that. That's crazy.
These astronauts are alive, by the way. Look it up. You can't have 3 doppelgangers. You can't. Same face, same name, same age. It's impossible. Look it up. Statistically impossible.
On Point Behavioral Center's right down the street. That's where I suggest you go.
Just because you think this is a mental problem, I should still be able to talk. It's your opinion, sir.
Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks again.
Yeah, y'all have a good one.
All right, take care.
As I was saying, before I was rudely
Oh,
interrupted,
my
First
God.
Amendment was violated during a public comment period here in Brevard County. I was saying that Mr. Scobie is the most interesting because not only does he have the same age, same face, same
Maurice,
name,
what up,
same
fam?
slanted eye in the cheek, if you look very closely.
Roach
Get
World,
this,
what up,
he
fam?
created a company called Cows and Trees, and the promo video has a cow blasting off strapped to a rocket, leaving a smoke trail
The way they just acted, it just seemed like they trying to hide something.
similar to that of the Challenger explosion.
For real.
You couldn't make this up if you tried.
Latina, what's up?
That's why I today am calling on the Brevard County Commissioners to stand with me in demanding the Senate Subcommittee on Space Science open a new investigation into the Challenger explosion. Because if this is all one big coincidence, no big deal. But if it's true, people watch what they believe were 7 people blown up on live television, inflicting emotional and psychological trauma
On the whole
millions of
world.
Americans. And we deserve to know why on earth something like that would be done. And like I was saying to Commissioner Pritchett and Commissioner Goodson, the only reason I'm back in here is because NASA ignored my last request and was completely unresponsive about the ISS discrepancies. I was blocked by their public affairs officer after one polite request. Commissioner Pritchett and Commissioner Goodson cover the area that contains the Kennedy Space Center. So I was just simply hoping that they would be able to help me in some way since it is their territory. I still thank them for their time, and I wish I was able to finish my speech, but we finished outside, and that's good enough. I hope we can get some transparency with NASA.
Wow.
The natural way.
Wow, y'all. Wow. That was crazy. Cause being a little boy, I remember vividly. I remember, like, I ain't gonna say vividly, but I remember that crash happening. It was on TV and everybody was sad. Cause I remember my mama was sad, like, oh, that's so sad. Those things, like, you know, everybody in the nation thought they up, and they put it right in front of our eyes and changed everybody's emotion. Everybody was sad. It brought down the whole energy of the whole nation, everything. Really, the world. I'm pretty sure the world, other countries and other people seen it too. So, but man, that's crazy, man. But to come out and he said they still alive. Like, but what I want to know is those astronauts that supposedly, you know, passed away on that Challenger or whatever. Y'all don't have the dignity or no morals or no good bone in your body to be like, man, that's wrong. We tricked the whole nation. We did this shit. I'm finna come on and let them know, man, this shit didn't happen. It's fake. Like the other astronaut, like Armstrong, like he came on like, yeah, it's all fake. We didn't go there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you mean tell me they didn't have the dignity to just come out and tell the truth? You just go let this shit slide and ride forever? That's why the world's so fucked up, y'all. Cause it's people that won't say shit, that just let all this bullshit just go on and everything. Like, yeah, forget it, man. Let's let it go on, man. Hey, they paying us, so this shit crazy.
On our planet was for us to praise each other and to praise ourselves. We prayed to ourselves and told ourselves what we needed, and we manifested it. We never prayed to anything outside of us. And we also prayed to other gods and goddesses who we would see on this realm. So when we say pray, that don't mean that we drop down to our knees and pray. That's the Western civilized, the Western civilization thought of praying. That's not what praying really means. Praying means to praise. So that means that we just blessed each other with positive words and greetings all day. Blessings, peace, reflection. You are very beautiful. I love that galaxy you just created. I love your, you know, we praise one another. The reason we did that is because, remember, everything we say and think is energy. So if you say something bad, then that's negative energy. But if you say something good, that is good energy. That is good energy. All right. So we made sure to fuse each other with a lot of good energy. Like I say, how good does it feel when somebody gives you a compliment? It feels damn good, doesn't it? Now imagine if people complimented you all motherfucking day. You get what I'm saying? So imagine a time period where that's all we did to each other. You know how you will be vibrating? Just off another God's words, let alone your own thoughts. Very, very, very powerful and high vibrations. All right?
Right. Right. I'm feeling, man. Free that man. He always giving out some game, y'all. Let's keep it going, though. Let's keep it going, man. Crazy world we living in, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Got 111 people in here. Only 37 likes, y'all. Please hit that like button so we can get this out to everybody. Bring awareness out there to everybody. You feel me? Salute to the dying to smile. Y'all send some good energy, man. Send some good energy in the chat. Everybody needs good energy. You feel me? Let's keep it going.
You asked. I mean, since we're on the subject of Hillary Rodham Clinton, we might as well talk about the time that she kept slaves. Back in the 1980s, her and Bill Clinton had some household tasks that needed doing. So they got prison labor, like prison laborers that they had contracted to do it. And I mean contracted, they didn't contract with the prisoners, they contracted with the prison who controls their labor. And when people say that slavery was never abolished in the United States, that's what they're talking about. When you look at the 14th Amendment,
God,
it
salute,
says
man.
slavery is abolished, slavery is illegal in all cases except when it's punishment for a crime. And when you know about that loophole, you begin to understand that pretty much every stereotype about black or brown people being criminal is profitable. So when you know that, I really hope you start to question any of those beliefs that you hold, because I promise you it was something taught to you during the 70s, 80s, or 90s that was meant to keep this slave labor system going. Because those prisons and the people who own them, the private companies who own
Appreciate
them,
you,
the
Romeo.
jails, you know, who own people's labor, they own their freedom, and they can force them to do whatever they want through incredibly cruel and unusual punitive means that frankly no one cares about, because those people have been criminalized. For non-violent drug offenses, like during the war on drugs, for like things like marijuana possession and distribution, things that are legal across a lot of the United States now. And the reason I bring up this like essential part of history is because it's essentially the modern extension of what has been 500 years of behavior from white colonial settlers. And
Hey, they did just pass a law where basically you can own humans legally again. Like JB, you right. I had did a stream and I had some videos on that. They passed something. It's kind of crazy and weird. I don't even understand it. Like I do some more research on it, but it is, y'all. Let's keep it going. That's crazy though. This whole situation is crazy. What's up, guys? Angel.
those are all really big words. Don't yet scroll away. in Europe, what happened about 500 years ago, 1500s, is these European countries had been fighting for 500 years for territory. At this point, they had started to form sort of national identities along these really like arbitrary borders that their rulers had fought to take up, right? And in this like 500 years of fighting from about 1000 to 1500 AC or Common Era CE, is them basically fighting each other into poverty and resource deprivation. At the same time, they also go on the Crusades, and they realize there's a bunch of other resources abroad that they can use their newfound skill at bashing each other's heads in to go and bash other people's heads in and take their nice stuff.
Right.
And so the New World Order is established.
That's all we be doing over here. That's how our nation built. That's how our nation was built up. Taking shit that ain't ours and just, hey, it's ours now. We own this shit. Like, it ain't no secret, man. Everybody know what's up, man. Y'all know what's up. You can act like you don't, but you know.
Established. And we've been playing that out for the last 5 centuries, from about 1500 till now, since the Columbian Exchange, since Christopher Columbus got to the Americas and discovered that there were already people there.
Right.
Yeah. So we killed a bunch of the people that we discovered there with smallpox and also with direct warfare and enslavement, at the same time as we enslaved a bunch of people from the African continent and then shipped them across the ocean to our colonies. And present day problems are just the natural extension of destroying people's societies over 500 years, right? Like, what we're seeing today is just the end results of setting up a world based on the people from Europe think they're better because they're better at killing and are all somewhat similar looking. And if you want to know history, you can, at least for the last 500 years, you can always start with, what does colonialism have to do with it? Because what we're seeing today is the modern version of these things.
Right.
Like, when you see politicians investing in weapons stocks, that's how they reap the rewards of international colonialism.
Right. Like, it ain't no secret, like, some of these presidents and politicians was invested heavy into like these war companies and weapons and prisons and everything, and they ain't doing nothing, man, but just greasing their palms and making their pockets fat and everything, and don't care about the well-being of no people, no one, except they own. Y'all know what's up, man.
Whereas back in like the European like days of like empire and royalty, it was about signing contract charters where these like this ruling class of aristocrats would give permission to companies, like just groups of men, to go to places and steal their resources. So like that's where capitalism starts.
Crazy.
It's, I want to capitalize on the vulnerability of people who haven't spent the last 500 years murdering each other and developing firearms and like advanced like armor. Yeah, so that's a broad overview of history and slavery and exploitation. I hope that gives you some good context to get started on what the fuck's happening right now. Yeah, have a good one.
The Smithsonian Museum is covering up evidence that ancient Egyptians ventured to the Grand Canyon in North America, leaving behind hieroglyphs and mummies that have remained hidden for thousands of years. This conspiracy theory dates back to 1909, when the Arizona Gazette published stories about an explorer named G.E. Kincaid and his journey down the Colorado River. The paper reported that Kincaid discovered a cave entrance about 2,000 feet above the riverbed and decided to explore it. When I saw the chisel marks on the wall inside the entrance, I became interested, securing my gun, and went in. Kincaid reportedly told the paper. During that trip, I went back several hundred feet along the main passage till I came to the crypt in which I discovered the mummies. Kincaid described the crypt as one of the largest chambers.
Wow.
With walls slanting back at about a 35-degree angle. The mummies were arranged on hewn shelves, each with a small bench at its head, where copper cups and broken swords were found. Some of the mummies are covered with clay, and all are wrapped in a bark fabric, Kincaid said. He noted that all the mummies examined so far were male, leading to the belief that this section was a warrior's barracks. According to the report, Kincaid took numerous relics and shipped them to Washington. He also discovered large rooms chiseled out of the rock further inside the cave.
They ain't do nothing but hide all his findings. Everything he found and tried to tell somebody about or something, they probably hid that shit and made up some lies to us. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. I'm so this world crazy we living in, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Let's keep it going.
Over 100 feet from the entrance is the cross hall, several hundred feet long, in which are found the idol, or image, of the people's god, sitting cross-legged, with a lotus flower or lily in each hand. The cast of the face is oriental, and the carving in this cavern, Kincaid reportedly said. The idol almost resembles Buddha, though the scientists are not certain as to what religious worship it represents. Considering everything found thus far, it is possible that this worship most resembles the ancient people of Tibet. The report claimed Kincaid found numerous other artifacts, including vases, urns, and copper and gold cups, which the Smithsonian was investigating. Most intriguing of all were the hieroglyphics. On all the urns, walls over doorways, and tablets of stone found by the image are mysterious hieroglyphics, the key to which the Smithsonian Institute hopes yet to discover. The engraving on the tables likely has something to do with the religion of the people. Similar hieroglyphics have been found in southern Arizona. Among the pictorial writings, only 2 animals are found. One is of prehistoric type, the report stated. Despite the extraordinary nature of these claims, the Smithsonian denies any involvement in such a discovery and asserts there are no records of Kincaid's existence.
I told y'all. I told y'all. The Smithsonian said, man, we don't know nothing about that. We ain't got no records and none of that type of stuff. I'm sure Kincaid probably found some stuff, probably got some artifacts, all type of shit. Like, hey, man, I found this down here in this cave, man. There's mummies down here, all type of stuff. They're all okay, good, you know. Probably let him go on his way. Then they probably, I don't know what ended up happening to him. I'll check and see what ended up happening to him, but they probably, yeah, they probably went on and made him, you know, take that trip. But y'all see they hid everything that he found or whatever. They said they don't have no history or none of that. They said he didn't even exist. Crazy, man.
Skeptics argue that the tale was likely a hoax, similar to an 1878 story by noted hoaxer Joseph Mulhattan, who claimed Egyptian mummies were found in a Kentucky cave.
Do the American people deserve to be abused like that, Mr. Fauci? Because you're not doctor, you're Mr. Fauci in my few minutes.
Mr. Chairman, of order. Just in terms of the rules of decorum, are we allowed to deny that a doctor is a doctor just because we don't want him to be a doctor?
Yes, because in my time, that man does not deserve to have a license.
Hey, she went hard on Dr. Fauci, y'all. Everybody was mad at Dr. Fauci, y'all, because he came out and he admitted that, like the 6 feet social distancing rules and everything like that with the mask and everything. He just basically made that up. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't really like no real protocol that really helped or anything like that. He just really just put that out there and he admitted to it. So now they crucifying him. Like, I've been seeing all type of videos. They going at Dr. Fauci hard. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going.
Matter of fact, it should be revoked, and he belongs in
Gentlemen,
prison.
that's completely unacceptable to be able to deny Dr. Fauci, who's here, a respected member of the medical community, his title, and that's actually a personal attack on his character.
And I have instructed her.
He's not respected.
And I've instructed her to address him as doctor.
I'm not addressing him as doctor.
All right, you guys, we just had 6 major solar flares, and tonight, leading up to June 6th, we're going to see the aurora borealis, and it might even be more intense than last month, y'all. Check this out.
Well, speaking of space, if you missed the fantastic display of the Northern Lights earlier this month, clear your calendars, because from about June 4th to the 6th, the active solar region responsible for these multicolored hues in the night sky will be in prime position to generate solar storms impacting us on Earth. The Northern Lights, also known as aurora borealis, occur when particles from the sun slam into the atmosphere at high speeds. Earth's magnetic field then sends those particles to the north and south poles. That creates that light show in the sky. Well, Ryan French joins me now. He's a solar.
So we finna have another Northern Lights show, solar flare show in the sky, y'all. We just had one. Didn't we? Now they finna do another one. And this supposed to be like historical type stuff happening, but it's happening like this now. We finna have some 6 huge solar flares coming after some just came not too long ago. They playing with something, y'all. They definitely playing with something.
Physicist with the National Solar Observatory, and I can just see from your smile you're already anticipating this and excited like me. What's been happening with the solar activity since we last saw it in early May?
Yeah, so we're currently in a peak of solar activity approaching what we call solar maximums. This is an 11-year solar cycle of increasing and decreasing activity. Now, a couple of weeks ago, headlines, Northern Lights, aurora, there was a massive sunspot region that sent several eruptions our way. Because the sun rotates with a rate of around 27 days, that region disappeared from Earth view for a few weeks, but is back now, again, visible to us here from Earth. It has produced some solar flares in the last few days. One of them is meant to glance us tonight, causing some minor aurora, but that early June window that you talked about, that's when this sunspot will be prime positioned, that if it does erupt, if anything does launch, it will be the perfectly placed on the sun to give us a show here.
Man, the reason why like I'm having a hard time like believing like this type of shit is like natural and it's happening because, you know, the way of the world, how things going and everything, is because out of all these years, I don't recall having like a solar flare storm or northern lights in the sky out of all since I've been out here. Like my first time noticing about it or hearing about it was last month, early May, when they just had the little solar flare storm. I'm like, man, that's crazy. And the sky was purple, pink, and all those colors and everything. And now it's about to be another one. So you mean to tell me out of all these years it ain't been happening, but now it's gonna happen this often? We're just down there 30 days ago, we just had one. Man, they playing games, man. They trying to play God. That's what they trying to do, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's keep it going. Shit crazy.
And our viewers are looking at these fantastic images of sunspots that were taken by NASA. Tell me, what's just the most interesting thing that you and your team are watching for?
Yeah, so the thing that's really interesting to watch of these sunspots is how complex it is magnetically. So we're all familiar with magnets, you might have them on your fridge, but magnets are also the main driver of eruptions on the sun, flares on the sun. So we watch to look how the magnetic fields in this sunspot region evolves.
Man, he doing all that talking like he knows the fuck going on. Like, man, you capping. They got you on here. You just on here yapping and everything, man. You know there's some shit, a device they got up in the sky. They up there practicing doing something with or something, man. I'm tired of hearing him.
That can really give us an indication of how likely it is that a large flare will pop off from the sun.
Well, and Ryan, when we're talking about solar flares and magnetic activity, we know that that can impact technology and communication systems. Should people be concerned about that?
I don't think it's anything to be concerned about. The sunspot region is currently looking a lot less complex than it was earlier in the month. So although large solar storms are still possible, it's unlikely that we're going to match anything that we saw a couple of weeks ago. And that in itself was a great test for our systems to show really we're in a really great place in terms of our technological robustness at the moment.
But when we're talking about what we saw last time, or for a lot of people, what they missed out on last time, I want to get back to talking about the Northern Lights. How is the range and intensity of these lights expected to compare this time around?
Yeah, so first things to mention is that tonight there is a moderate solar storm predicted. This, again, it's a scale of 1 to 5. This is a level 2 out of 5. A couple of weeks ago we had a 5 out of 5. But tonight, places like upstate New York, the Midwest, northern states could expect to see some aurora. Whether or not we'll get a greater show later in the month, it all depends on what this sunspot does between now and then. So it's really difficult to say. But my best advice would be to keep an eye on official channels for this, and you should get about 2 days warning if there is a greater Northern Lights show.
You guys remember the Carrington event, right? Right. Do you think they were prepared for that? They're telling you everything is going to be okay. But remember, in these movies, whenever they tell you everything is okay, this is when people start panicking because all they do is lie. You can even tell by his smile. It didn't look like he was happy to pass this message along, y'all. So the month of June, all I got to say is be ready because things are going to get intense. Let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting times.
Hey, so June is here. This happening. What's the date? The 4th? It's finna happen. It's finna start happening in the next few days. It just happened last month. It's crazy. So I guess, like somebody just said in the chat, I guess they finna be doing this once a month or something now. Out of all these years, now all of a sudden, I guess the sun and the earth is turning a different way now or something. So now we about to start getting these solar flares monthly and everything because something had changed. Ever since what day was that? What day was the eclipse? April 8th? Ever since April 8th, man, it's been weird out here, y'all. It's been super weird. So much crazy stuff going on, man. They still lying. They still got all these secrets they don't want us to know about, but we got to stay on wave, y'all. Stay in them positive vibrations and, keep that good energy, man, with all this crazy stuff that's going on. But salute to everybody in the building. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Salute to my moderators, content management. And if you got some content you want to send over to me, join the Discord. You know what I'm saying? Send that over. Want me to react to something, or you got something you want to tell me or something, whatever. Shoot it over to me. Appreciate everybody, man. Much love to everybody. I'll see y'all soon. It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. Peace.
Fam over.